What's going on, everybody? It's Benji Cinos on the Push the Pavement podcast, brought to you by Interactive Entertainment. We got Sasodolo on the line. What's going on, everybody? Go ahead and say hello.
What's going on, everybody?
So we got a good episode planned for you. We got a good ass episode planned for you. We might have some people call in, tap in, and then we don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out though. But I do have a good ass episode planned for you. Uh, bro, I don't want to hear none of this shit. All right. We might have a couple guests, Saint and James. But in the meantime, fuck all that. We got some shit we gotta tell, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, da 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 da. Last time we picked up, or last time we let off last night, we was talking about like the jail analogy, like building the shank versus digging tunnels, and then so just talk about some things in business. I just seen a whole bunch, and like I put the content, original content that I get the the inspiration from for these topics. I have these in the playlist, and so you can always just search the playlist that you found this episode on, and you'll see like the references in a sense. So everyone's getting credited, everyone's getting, you know what I'm saying, acknowledged and supported. And so go. But what would you say, like, as just a businessman, a young black man in America, and just as an individual overall, what is some shit that we got to just stop doing for validation? Go ahead.
Cloud chase.
Keep going.
Oh, shoot, cloud chasing. And from a business standpoint, stop trying to find a word for it. Pretty much like I don't even know how to explain that. I can't explain it. I can't put it into words.
My thing is, what I can say is stop convincing and trying to persuade people. I learned I'm just gonna present this shit, and then I'm gonna let people reply to the story or DM me on some other shit. I'm done recruiting. I'm done like because motherfuckers waste your fucking time, bro. They just waste your time, bro. They just waste your fucking time. Homie said, "Hope there ain't many of us." I told him less is more, nigga. There's plenty of us. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. So yeah, I'm definitely done. I'm done looking outside to grow the brand, whatever. Now I'm gonna just grow many brands inside the one brand. So we got the Groupon deal. We got a number of different live event deals that I did last night. I made the app last night. That's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers, man. I did this shit in I just like I did this shit in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Finalized the website, started and finalized the app. You know what I'm saying? Started and finalized the Groupon relationship. Started and finalized. Like you can really do some shit if you want to do some shit. And I realized like I don't bullshit during my day no more. Like I don't spend a minute on bullshit no more. And so it's like imagine if I'm more focused, more experienced, and more driven, and have more resources and have more network. Of course we gonna get ahead and stay ahead. But the problem is motherfuckers think because we in the same room that we equal. It's like, no, bro, like we might be in the same building, but we got different views of this building. We might be on the same floor, but it's different when you walk in and it's different when I walk in. You walk in and you look around. I walk in and they look around. But you can't do that in my little small ass city. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like it's a saying. It's like you expect me to know your man's. You ain't never met me if you ain't seen. How you expect to see me if you ain't seen 100 grand? Like we in different circles. We in different rooms. Like we don't have the same friend groups. We don't have the same mentors. You might not even have a mentor. Like we don't have the same. We don't have the same anything besides music. And so everyone is even in music because it's a subjective creative art. But then again, there's a business behind it if you're in the music business. So then it's like The worst part is when you have a dope female, you run across a dope chick, right? But she has these little bird brain niggas in her head that like, oh, I'm her manager, I'm her this and that. No, you just a nigga that want to fuck but hasn't fucked yet, and she realized that you want to fuck, but she just want to like get what she can get out of it before she lets you fuck or before she lets you go. And so she's thinking like, and these niggas will buy followers, do all that other corny shit, and then it's like you approaching with her on some, hey, this is what it is. I already got somebody for that. Like I don't even need your body at all. I need your mind and your spirit. I got a bad little bitch. I'm trying to dig at her guts. I'm not even trying to fuck with your shit. And then they read that from you, so it's like, oh, I can't, because they trying like you thinking you putting the girls on the roster. Whole time they looking at you like this nigga's gonna pay for my food. This nigga's gonna make my beats for me. This nigga's gonna engineer me for free. This nigga's gonna give me free photo shoots and videos. Like, and the thing is, I know, like, she's a girl from experience. I know, like, like, she's like, oh, I have a good cameraman. The cameraman she's talking about, I started him. I was his first video. I was the first introduction to the whole music. I booked his first studio session. Like, I talked to him about the music 11 years ago. You understand? Like, so like it's crazy when you have a, like I said, nobody likes the IRS because you can audit them. Now I see your reports. I see your scan. I'm on the inside. I see the sound scan. I see the airwave reports. I see all of it. I can see everything. So I know when the shit ain't adding up. So I'm gonna let you front. Well, I say I'm gonna let you stunt in front of your bitches, and I see them at the show. Like, it's cool, bro. Do what you want to do, but I'm not doing this for that reason. I'm doing this for a different reason, a higher calling. So that's why I take offense to it. Because like even this dude, one of the dudes from Chicago, this isn't that. It's like this dude was about to get fired from the job he was at, right? So that wasn't working out. But in the meantime, I'm like, all right, he don't have that much time left here. He about to get fired. But he said he wants to make music. So I'm meeting with him before work and shit. Cause I'm there an hour early anyways. I literally wake up, drop my ex chick off, and then go sit in the parking lot for 2 hours. Because like I was in the city, but the company was like in the suburbs. So I like, all right, in the Chicago traffic, if you fuck around, go the wrong time, you gonna be there for like 30 minutes to an hour just out the gate, just like Atlanta. So like I'm like, I'm not gonna play around with my money. Like I'm gonna be there. I'd rather be a little tired with a Red Bull and a blunt and some music than be on time, rush, you know what I'm saying? Like, or not even on time, be late, rushing around, and then I'd rather just do that. And so now he's like, I didn't pay for everything, like from picking him up to sending him in an Uber back home, back to the suburbs. So 30 minutes, $30 Ubers, one way type of shit. Talking about neglecting time with my chick, like my old chick. She's like, why you got these dudes around all the time? Why you got to go to Indy and bring everybody? Why can't you just come by yourself? Why can't you? I'm like, I'm trying to build a company. But they're looking at it as just free product, free services, free rides, free food. So now he's like, I sent, and keep in mind, I'm doing deals for the dumb low. And motherfuckers still can't come up with that $45. So it's like, bro, one of these meetings now costs $500 just as an introductory initiation fee, and then we're gonna do like a month-to-month like processing like membership. And I already have all the paywall set up. I have all the websites. I have all the job form, non-disclosure, general freelance agreements. I have all that shit embedded in one document. So before you even have a conversation, after this first conversation, everything has to be processed. And payment is already like it's initial payment. So like if I get the notification, you get an email. I already signed it up. I already put like a free service for myself to see how it will work out. You get an email itinerary. I get an email receipt. You get an email receipt. You get a little confirmation number with a confirmation product code. And then I figure out, okay, which one did you want to buy? Which, and then you just choose. Like I said, you go buy a beat, you send the 250, then you get to choose which beats you want. Boom. And it's like, bro, all this goofy shit took it to where like next year, I won't even have that bad taste in my mouth from these bum ass artists. It'll just be all professionals. And so it's like, but you had to train me. Like I had to learn how to record over the stove, record in the closet with one earphone on, one earphone off to appreciate everything working every time you go record at a real studio. You know what I'm saying? So bumps and bruises, you know what I'm saying, growing pains. And just, you know what I'm saying, choose who you want to work with more carefully. Because honest, truth be told, I can do all this myself. I've done all this myself. But it's doper when you have other people with you. It's doper when you have some people put in on the section instead of you just buy the section for everybody.
Yeah.
So definitely I'll say stop the clout chain, because clout is a fucking online token that don't fucking mean anything. Product is a digital intellectual property that can be stepped on and expanded and stretched all over the world as many times as you want to do it. Like I hit one of the homies up. I'm like, yo, stop selling dope, bro. I really sent him that shit, dude. I was like, hey, bro, the little Groupon deal. I'm like, look, one of these tickets is $25. The little group ticket is $80. You pay $60. I'll give you 20% or give you a percent off. So you just sell a couple of these $60 tickets, bro. That's more than you would sell. Because these aren't even like big pushers, bro. These are just like around the way petty weed dealers. So it's like, bro, like if you sell 4 of these $60 tickets, that's more than, you know what I'm saying? You selling them 2 zips or them 2 halves or whatever you was gonna sell, bro. And you're not even doing that a day. I know you're not doing that a day, bro. Because you got a whole you know what I'm saying? Like, so just think smart, bro. And we can get more money because like there's so much more. You could do that times all the events times 4 days out the week. You see what I'm saying? And you don't have to be at all the events. You can just be the coordinator, the digital marketing manager. You know what I'm saying? Like Groupon's not there. When you sign your deal with Groupon as a vendor and a merchant, when you put your discount in there, it says you get, the customer pays, you get, Groupon gets. So them $60, it'd be like, all right, cool, discount $80 to $60. I get like 40 some dollars. Groupon gets like $21 or some shit. So it's like Groupon is just shortstopping the process anyway. So why wouldn't we do the same shit after we gain an audience? And then like I said, back to them emails and them confirmation receipts. Excuse me. I require an email. It's mandatory for every release because then I just put you on a mailing list from now on. You see what I'm saying? So eventually we're going to get Groupon out the way after we get a couple thousand people on the mailing list, and then we just create our own events. Like I just started making apps, so I know how to make that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just made a store in like a couple hours this morning. Like I didn't sleep until 9 o'clock this morning. Like I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I've been working 100-hour weeks for almost 10 years straight, bro. You understand what that means? Like, I don't give a fuck about no excuse. Like, no, at all. It fucked me up because it was like I was leaving a meeting last night. I was like, damn, like, I'm looking at my sessions, whatever, and I think I streamed like 8 hours already this week. And not really already, but like from like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I had like hold on 1 second. Kayla's on the phone. I'm about to tap you in. We on the phone with it real quick. 1 second. Kayla, what's going on, everybody? I want to tell you that you are live on the Push the Pavement podcast. We got Dolo on the phone. If you need me to mute everything, I can mute it. But if not, you know what I'm saying, say your name, say your social media, and tell them what you do.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I thought you said Bella.
No, Kayla.
Oh, okay. What's up? It's your girl, Mommy KK. What up, huh?
What's the word?
So, do you want to call me back?
Say that one more time. I had to tell her. Say what's up to Kayla.
Hey, Kayla.
Hi.
So Dolo, she's one of the influencers, personalities, hosts, like curators. You know what I'm saying? All that. She's a mental mind. She's a pivotal piece of the organization. She a fly model. So if you want to do the music videos, all that, she come with a price, and you got to pay that shit before she even sit down with you. You feel me? That goes for everybody seeing this. Don't come with no half-ass shit.
Yeah, deposit required always.
All right, yeah. So just if you want to talk off the pod, check your email. I sent you the influencer contract and the non-disclosure, everything, and then we can just talk off the camera kind of thing.
Yeah. So when do you want to talk?
I'm gonna call you right after we close this episode down. But definitely one more time, tell them your social media accounts, your TikTok, your Instagram, and then you know what I'm saying, tell them the booking deposit fee. Actually, no. Keep the booking deposit fee per person. We gonna keep it. Yeah, don't flatline yourself. You understand? But tell them your Instagram and your TikTok real quick.
So my Instagram is Mommy KK. That's MAMIIKAYKAY. It's the same on TikTok. And yeah, you can follow me. You can send me a DM if you would like to work. I also do comedy skits. I do promoting, modeling, etc. Just start your message off as serious inquiry so that I can get to you faster.
You hear me? She said it's flooded. God damn it! Make your way. God damn it! You sure? All right, Kayla, I'm gonna call you back. Dolo, say what's up. Say goodbye.
You want me to say my socials and everything?
No, say goodbye to Kayla. You guys we got a link. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, adios. Dolo, we back. Dolo, me and you, we back on the pod. So that's Kayla. She a dope. I'll give you our little backstory. When I was in Chicago, I needed some video shot. This, and that. I did the same thing she told you guys to do. So the shit works if you come about it the right way, kind of shit. I did not know her. I didn't even know her from Jane, but I hit her up on some serious shit. You know what I'm saying? Sent the deposit. She sent it back because like something came up in her personal life. I just sent that right back, and I was like, no, just hold that. Like this is what it's for. That's what it's for. And then she just came like the next day. I had my remember the cameraman I told you about. The other chick tried to stunt like, oh, I know a good camera guy. Da, da, da. He drove. I paid him like 6 videos in advance, so he'd come up to Chicago. So then he could like spending money, some gas money, some like if I got to stay at the hotel money, like move on my own kind of beat kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then also some like send back money. So this is why I'm gone money. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about the whole process before I involved him. You know what I'm saying? And then even with that shit, I haven't gotten one of those videos back. You know what I'm saying? I paid $500 for the jet skis. You know what I'm saying? I paid whatever I paid for the 3 hours with Kayla. You know what I'm saying? I paid the trip, the $600 for the video. I paid, and then so we looking at least 4 digits, and I ain't got one of those videos back yet. You see what I'm saying? I can't take no more losses like that. Trying to fuck with people that I've been knowing from before this music shit. Now it's all outsourced professionals. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
But yeah, back to the topics, man. So the next topic would be I said I just saw one of the homies weight transformation slideshow on IG. I said I can't make this up. Bro had a slideshow with 2 slides. And so I'm low-key waiting on the final slide, but it was only 2 slides. Then worry about the reaction after you present a finished product. Don't serve undercooked food. So don't put out music that ain't mixed and mastered just because you're happy to have a song out. Don't put out social media pics without your you know what I'm saying, some sort of brand recognition. Don't put videos on YouTube without a thumbnail or a watermark. Like literally, this is a business. You have to bag it up and sell it. Like every Nike shoe has a Nike symbol on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on purpose. You see what I'm saying? It gets to the point where the brand logo replaces the name. That if you do it right, everybody, you can put an apple up. Everybody knows. Like okay, the whole Chris Rock, Kevin Hart thing. When they brought Dave Chappelle out as a special guest, no one knew he was there. All they did was close the curtains and put that big Chappelle C on the backdrop, and everyone just went nuts. Like there's no way Chappelle's here because I knew exactly what that C means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you think about that? People like coming out when they're not ready.
I feel like people should be a little bit more prepared than they are now. Like even with me, being more prepared for certain things of that nature, so that way the brand speak for it. That way the brand speaks for itself later on in the future.
It's like this is what I do, this is what I've done, this is what I've been doing. So don't expect anything different than except for progress and me figuring it out more as I go along in the process. Excuse me. So those 6 podcasts that we got on the network this year, it's gonna be 12 podcasts by this time next year. And then it's gonna be 24 podcasts by the time in 2 years. And it's gonna be 50 podcasts by the time in 3 years. That's all because I'm gonna meet more people. I'm gonna have the same chain of events, same chain of command, same objective, same mission, same everything, same outcome, same execution, same outcome. It's a formula. It's not no guess and pick and choose and try and figure it out. No, we figure it out off camera. We have a whole script prepared that both of us can look at while we on camera. Then we have our ideas and our experience that we draw from to ad-lib the script based off of what we actually do during the day. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to go do some other shit and then come back here and then talk about some shit like we experts. No, we are experts. We do this shit every day, all day. Man, shout out to Starbucks, shout out to Dunkin'. These Keurig K cups. Shout out to Keurig. These K cups are crazy. My ex put me on the Keurig. She put me on the coffee. I was working at these warehouses, drinking these bullshit black coffees, just like no sugar, no cream. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just drinking to keep it like stay up. Pause. Like just stay awake. And then next thing you know, like she's like, "You want some coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fuck with coffee." She brought me to coffee, like actual flavor and assortments and shit. And I was like, "God damn, what is this? Vanilla latte, caramel ribbon crunch? What is the fuck is a caramel ribbon crunch? Like no whipped cream. This shit fire." So yeah, man, I'm gonna move along. The next one is I say so starting out, I was, and even me, bro, I'm guilty of the same shit. Like starting out, I would spam everybody around me with unmixed demos, and that just made them ignore the next ones I'd send, even if they were the hard ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was like a sneak release on the way for distribution, the first like bullshit mixes I sent them put a bad taste in their mouth. I said I served an uncooked meal, and so then they just expected the shit to have like, you know what I'm saying, bad side effects if they indulged in it, if they absorbed the content. They feel like, all right, cool. He sent me some shit. The first thing he sent me was some bullshit. It's like if a chick send you a picture or whatever, like you on like social media, you don't meet her in person on some like 2022 shit, on some at the home on a late night shit. You just all right, cool, add or accept whatever, and then they hit you up, you hit them up, and you talk whatever, you getting like a good vibe, whatever, because they still people first. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, hey, send me a pic or whatever, and they send you some bullshit. You be like, hey, look, like, no offense, but I'm not on that kind of time with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I vibe with you, so we're not gonna block each other or whatever, but like, I ain't sending no pic back. Like, I'm not on that kind of time with you. And it's cool because like I'm trying to figure it out with the chick that I actually like care about right now. We just not together. We bumping heads and shit. But I told you I was up since 9. She hit me up when she got up. She's like, "Good morning." Da, 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 da. I was like, "Ah, shit," but she playing it cool. She guarding her heart. So she hit me at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day type of shit. So I'm trying to get back to that middle of the day. How you doing? What you up to? Come see me. I'm gonna come see you. Blah blah blah. Filling the gaps kind of shit. But still, like I don't want to overplay my hand. Like I tell these women when I meet them, I'm 2 to 5% of your existence. So I can't try and hold you to anything more than 2 to 5% of your day. So like hit me in the morning, hit me in the afternoon, and we see each other when we see each other until it's official. And it's fucked up because we was official. And then she came right here. Like we had an argument. I blocked her, whatever, in the morning. She pulled up on me. I'm out here doing the pod or whatever. No, I didn't do a pod. I was on the phone with Nikki. Shout out to Nikki up in Chicago. Kayla and Nikki, if you're in Chicago, tap in with those two. Good mental minds. You know what I'm saying? Good content creators, good people, cool people. And I'm on the phone with Nikki and shit like that. And she just hears my chick, my ex chick, like calling. And I'm like, yo, like I gotta answer one of these. But then I seen out of the corner of my eye, she walking down the hall. She said hello to I was like, yo, like, I gotta go. She's like, oh, yo, girl, call you again? I'm like, yeah. Keep in mind, she's standing right next to me, but I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm airing it out now because it's part of this content, goddamn it. It's my life. So I got to keep it real. I got to tell how it goes. But yeah, bro, like, shit was, that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit was, and we got in a fight. All right, cool. She left. She came back down. We got another little argument. All right, she came back. She, like, dropped my shit off that she had. Like, I got gifts or whatever, like, little small shit. She like took the hat off, took the necklace off, dropped it off, threw my little canteen I gave her for the coffee because like, you know, we go on dates and shit. And I want to, you know what I'm saying, come right kind of shit. And then she came back though. She's like, look, can we talk? I was like, baby, I love you. Like I didn't say this out loud, but in my head, I'm like, baby, I love you. Come on, I'm gonna go put some shoes on and we're gonna go on a walk and figure this out. And that's what we did. It didn't go exactly how it could have because like we were still dealing with ego. Like I was dealing with my ego. She was dealing with her pain. And so it was like, but we getting it right. Like we getting it right, goddamn it. But even if we not, we still right. You feel me? Like even if it's not that, it's still this. And so we good. But yeah, don't serve people uncooked food, bro. Motherfuckers don't appreciate that. And so thinking about like the recruitment, and like I said, I'm done with that. I gotta just put a paywall up and accept vendors and accept contract work. It's like a recruitment analogy for teachers, like because I'm the leader in my group. You know what I'm saying? In every room I go to, I'm always the leader in it. No one can ever tell me what to do, or everybody can pull rank in any room I go to. That's why it be fucking me up because like the girls I be dating, I'll be just dolo with them. No pun intended. I'll be dolo with them, but I'll bring them around And they'll be like, oh, this nigga ain't no gas station nigga. This ain't no go get the Swisher nigga. He the one sending them to the Swishers. He the one, you know what I'm saying, paying a little extra for them to pick up the Swishers before they even drop the other shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like he not, I got him fucked up. Like he actually the one that run this shit. So then they like after they meet the homies, whatever, and they see how they. I realize women gon' judge you off of how the men respect you. And so like and I always realize when a nigga starts talking that gangster shit, whatever, look at his bitch. If she start rolling her eyes and shit, that nigga's capping. But if she start like, you know what I'm saying, putting her hands crossed over in front of her, like kicking her leg, twisting her hair and shit. I mean, I'm twisting my hair because my shit about to get dummy. But if she start like, you know what I'm saying, doing all that feminine shit, bro, that means she like, damn, like this nigga really like that. And so like I just noticed that shit, bro. It's like how the homies treat you and how your girl react to when the homies treat you. That's really gonna tell and identify what kind of nigga you dealing with. And so it's like I always take pride in that because it's like nobody can put nothing over my head. Nobody can stop what I got going on. I just will cut that water off before anybody can ever try and cut my shit off. Like, nah, hell no. I built the tunnel to the ocean. You see, and I spent the time bringing the buckets back. And I used a different bucket every time. So they thinking like, oh, this nigga don't have any water. He stay doing this every day. It's like, no. I'm trying to build my own ocean. So then other people don't have to go as far for the water. But people don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I actually turned you down, bro, on some dumb shit. My bad. But like the idea is like maintaining and recruiting artists and business in this industry is like if the teacher for school had to round up all the students before school every morning, or they would cancel class for the day. It's like, you know how there's a bus driver and there's like also there's a bus route. Imagine if there was no bus driver. Imagine if the teacher was the bus driver. She had to pick you guys up, you know what I'm saying, teach you, get you guys comfortable on the way there, and then have a whole lesson plan presented by the time frame. That's what the business is. That's what this music industry is. If you're a recruiter, if you're a business owner, if, you know what I'm saying, you're a manager. I got to round everybody up, get everybody on the same time. I mean, this is at least 40 people now during my 7 days out the week. I got to get 40 some people. That's just the artist. And like most of the time I spend like the lives with you and like some other people, but mostly just you. So imagine like the resentment I get from the other artists, like, oh, he don't put me on live, da, 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 da. So that's why I try and do these little jamborees and like do the little conversations off the record, off the camera. But still, it's like, yo, I'm gonna go fuck with the people who are showing initiative. You know what I'm saying? Like Lou out in Fresno. This dude, I known him since 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like he sent the money on the first initial conversation after I like gave him the business plan, the objective. Like I hadn't met him past Instagram, but we talk at least once a week. And like he hadn't even put a song out in the 3 years we've known each other, 3-4 years. But I'm like, look, bro, like, but he's steady getting. He sent me a teaser and he sent me his album earlier this week. I'm like, bro, this is why we were waiting, because now it's gonna go everywhere and you're gonna come out the right way. Pause, instead of serving undercooked food with a chain established franchise. Because you go to McDonald's and they don't have no Happy Meals, they don't have no Big Macs, they don't have no chicken nuggets or McChickens. They're gonna be like, what kind of McDonald's are you? You don't have no French fries, you don't have no ice cream machine. Everybody McDonald's gets turned off after 9. But if you don't even have that shit working during the day, you don't have, like, what kind of franchise are you, bro? So like now I need to go talk to headquarters because they fucking up, you know what I'm saying, our city kind of shit. So it's like, come out when you ready to come out. Don't just try and jump in the mix. All right, well, that's perfect. We got a minute left until we hit 30 minutes. So I'll just call Kayla back. I'll get that shit going, and then we can talk off the camera for the rest of the night. What's one thing? Where can they find you at? Tell them, like, same thing Kayla did. What's your socials? I see you put a project out. Go ahead and promote that. I'm gonna throw that on the Pandora. If it got accepted to Pandora, then I'll just add it to your curated playlist. I'll do that right on the right before I got on the phone with Kayla. You got 20 seconds. Go ahead and go, bro.
You can find me at any platform at Sasodolo, Sasodolo, and I got a project coming out called Dead or Alive. This coming Friday on all streaming platforms.
And we got the trip November 2nd, going down to a different place. But in the meantime, we're gonna give you a vlog for that. But in the meantime, it's Bengi Sasodolo, brought to you by Interactive Entertainment. Peace.